This is Hillsboro Sugarworks in Starksboro, Vermont, almost 16,000 taps, located on the side of Hillsboro Mountain. In the sugar bush is about 230 acres and 110 miles of tubes that are all connected to this building at the bottom of the hill. This year was a particularly good year and we made almost 9,000 gallons of syrup.
The maple industry, even though we're competitors, we also have deep friendships and we share a lot of information.
Our season happens for a short period of time and it's intense.
Maximizing efficiency is a huge goal for us.
There's a direct correlation between how high a vacuum you put on your trees and how much sap you get from the tree.
And through the years, as time went on, we changed the style of pumps we use.
Up until this season, we used this rotary vane pump. The problem with that is if you ever contaminate the pump with sap, it's going into an oil system.
If you don't even have to have oil on hand, if you don't have to have that worry, your food grade production facility is that much more food grade. 2 years ago was the first time I heard Leybold's name, and I immediately looked into it.
What impressed me with the Leybold was the simplicity of the design. Simple and small and lightweight at the same time as it's highly technologically advanced.
If you buy a Leybold pump, you will find an increase of production. I've talked to several people who have the Leybolds to see if I was the exception to the rule, and apparently I'm not the exception to the rule.
It's the highest vacuum at the highest efficiency.
The receiver doesn't lie. When that sap is just coming in and you say, okay, I've never seen this with any of the other pumps I've had, then all of a sudden you can see the difference a Leybold pump has made.
I think a lot of farmers, me included, we look at what kind of insurance is this going to buy me? What kind of stability is it going to gain me in terms of production? And with vacuum, what you're pretty much doing is guaranteeing a certain lowest limit on what you're going to make. You're not going to have a crappy year. What would be maybe an average year with good sugar and weather, you're going to get a great year. And if we can cut down on the energy cost by, say, 10 or 20% a year, that's huge.
You're taking 10 horsepower pumps and replacing it with something half the size.
If I'm going to get 5% more sap coming in for every inch of vacuum, which is about what you get, the payback is pretty fast and it's quite provable. We would have had an okay year, we had a great year.
I made more syrup this year than I've ever made before, and I attribute that to my pump.